Whoa, hey everybody, welcome back to the No Cover TV podcast. Look who's in the house, Kelly Coberly, right? Did I say it
Yes.
right? Yes, I said it right. It's a little early on my end, so I'm working on this. So we got a great interview with Kelly this morning and this evening on her end. But before we get with Kelly and chat with Kelly and find out everything about her, we're gonna talk to you for a minute. And first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching the No Cover TV podcast and also listening to it on Spotify. We did quite a few shows on Spotify audio, and now we're doing a lot of shows this way. And of course, I want to thank everybody back in the day from 97 to 2016 watching it on TV, and then it was radio, and now it's podcast. I'm a pain in your butt. I know it. You're not going to get rid of me. I'm always going to be there for the artists to get their music and their story out around the world. That's what I do, and it means the world to me. So thanks to all of you out there. There's some special people out there I want to thank, but most of all, I want to thank all of the artists out there, whether you're with a label or you're indie. Thank you for getting a hold of me. I have you on the list. It's a mile long, but I will get a hold of you, and I am booking out, believe me. And we will chat, and you will be on the No Cover TV podcast. So thank you for everybody that's contacted me. But let me thank a few people out there, and let's do it if I can remember the list. Sandra, you're out there from De La Parra Entertainment. Andrea Hub, Music Management. We've got Oz from Blindfolded International Management. We got Legion Entertainment, Round the Clock PR, SBM Global Music. We got the Sound Lab. We got Curtain Call Records. I appreciate those guys out there. And we've got, what was it? David Lannon. He sends me the kids under 18. Amazing what these kids can do out there. They really make me look bad, really. I mean, these kids are amazing what they do. Oh my goodness. When I can see a 6-year-old ripping up the guitar left and right, and I was still sucking on a pacifier. That's not right. No, but that's awesome. That's awesome. So thanks to each and every one of you for contacting me and also watching this show and supporting these great artists here. So I don't know if Kelly knows what I'm going to do next, but it's going to catch my breath. Whew, I got to say my three favorite words. All right, let's do this before we get into the interview, people. What are they? Support, support, support. Support these artists. Go to their shows, pay a cover charge if there is one. Then get to that swag table, bring a duffel bag, load it up. Get the CDs, the albums, the t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, bumper stickers, keychains. It goes on and on. So just load it all up. Then get your butt to the floor and enjoy that show. And see if you can stick around and meet these artists and get an autograph. I truly believe in autographs still. It's a wonderful thing because in my book, these artists are all going right to the top, okay? So and remember, these artists love doing what they're doing to put a smile on your face. And when they do that, it gives you a smile on your face. And that kicks right back to them and puts a big smile on the artist's face. So everybody wins. It's a beautiful thing. And in my book, music makes the world go around. Yes, it's a beautiful thing. Yes, it is. So let's get into our interview. In the house today is Kelly Coberly. How you doing today, Kelly? I said it right. I know
I'm
I did.
Overly, yeah.
Coberly.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, Kelly. Forgive me. I'm still waking up.
Oh, that's okay. It happens all the time.
I can see where it's a little difficult sometimes with that last name. But anyways, Kelly, we're going to have a great interview here. You are fantastic. You have been doing this for a long time. You've done a lot with your career. And
Uh-huh.
I am very amazed and wow, wow, wow. My
Uh,
goodness, young lady.
thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, a little over about 25 years.
About
Yeah.
25 years. Wow. Catches up. Boy, it sure does. I'm not going to say how many years I've been doing it. But, okay, Kelly, we're going to talk a little bit about everything and we're going to go all over the board. But before we talk about your music in general, we need to know a little bit about Kelly. I want to know about Kelly, and I know they out there want to know about you too. So, will you give me permission to get inside that head of yours and dig around a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, she says. Well, that was easy. Okay, let's just jump inside Kelly's head and see what we can find. Oh boy, here we go. All right, Kelly. Now, you started at a very early age. I would say, well, you didn't really. Yeah, you did. You started early, but you were born into music.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
That's just amazing right there. Okay. I mean, let's talk about that. I mean, usually we don't start, we listen to music as we're younger, but we don't start
Mhm.
grasping onto what we like until we're around
Mhm.
7 to 8, and maybe 9 years old. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But let's talk. Okay. Let's say at the early age. I mean, at 6, 7 years old. I mean, what's
Mhm.
going on?
Yeah.
Talk to me about your family and everything, because I know. Tell
Well,
them.
my grandparents owned a recording studio in Broadway, Virginia, and so I about age 7, I was helping them in their studio shrink wrap cassette tapes. And so I thought that was the coolest thing in the world at 7 years old. And and my dad was also in a bluegrass band, so we would travel around and to bluegrass festivals, and I would get to go to all of his rehearsals, and it was a lot of
Right.
fun to see them do that and to go to the festivals. So
Well, that'd be a lot of fun because as a kid, we don't have really any fear. So I could see you at a young age running around the stage and playing, messing with all the instruments and just doing
yeah,
what you're having fun. Yeah.
and then the fear came later.
Yeah. Comes later. Hey, you're watching me. Oh, no. But
Yeah.
so your grandparents had a studio. So I
Mhm.
want to go back a little bit on the grandparents. Were the grandparents musicians, or how did the studio come about?
No, I don't believe so. I don't. My grandma sang,
Okay.
but I don't think either one of them played instruments that I know of.
Okay.
Now I might be wrong, but I'm not real sure. They just my grandpa had an interest in studio, and so he started it, and he
Wow.
relocated to West Virginia at a later time, and um, and passed away when he was in West Virginia here. But he had that studio going for a long time
Oh,
in
wow.
Broadway, Virginia. So I actually am from Virginia. I was born in Virginia
Okay.
and then moved back here whenever I was a baby and was raised in West Virginia. So,
Okay.
but yeah,
Well, you're around all those beautiful mountains, aren't you?
yeah,
Yes, you are. So you're in West Virginia,
lots
right?
of mountains. Yeah, lots of
Yeah,
mountains.
lots of hills. Yes, there are. Oh boy. So, okay, we go from studio to shrink wrap and cassette tapes. Did you have to stick the pencil up there and get it to tighten up and stuff and do it?
I don't remember that.
We had to do that a lot. Spin it around and get it rewound. So, okay, you did that for your grandparents. Dad's in a bluegrass band.
Mhm,
Okay, okay. So, how old? Now, when did you were listening to bluegrass, obviously, but was there
mhm.
any other genre of music that you were introduced at a young age before 10? I
It was
mean,
mostly bluegrass, I think, but I think I listened to country music and some pop music too. Not real sure, but at an
okay,
early age, it was mostly bluegrass because that's what I heard most of the time.
right
So
on.
yeah,
Okay,
I do remember listening to country music on the radio.
okay.
Um, but,
Oh, okay, so you remember listening to country music. Now,
right.
when you were on that radio and you were turning that channel and you hit a station
Mhm.
that was playing rock and roll, did you stop for a second or did you just pass by?
I don't remember that far back, but I probably turned it.
Probably tur-
I probably turned it because I was into the classic country music at the time, and
no rock and roll for this girl. No spandex.
uh, I didn't hit that phase until I was in my teens.
We're gonna get there, believe me. We're gonna get there. so, okay, you're doing that with your grandparents. So, was it about 9, 10? You decided you wanted to start singing? Did you join choir in church and school
Yeah,
and stuff?
yeah. I joined the choir when I was 9 years old, and then all through school, clear into high school, I was in the choir. And I was in the marching. I was in the concert band and marching band
Wow.
all through school, and started that in the middle school. And so my music is really what got me through
Right,
my
right.
school, because I didn't like school. So it was my music class. It was my music classes that got me through.
I
Yeah.
was the
So,
same way. I
but I
listened to
didn't really.
Grease.
I did do a school talent show when I was in high school, but I was so nervous. I just got up there. I didn't sing. I just played the keyboard. I played a song on the keyboard, and
Okay.
I didn't win, but it was experience for me. But I was so stage fright, clear up into my 20s, and I didn't even start singing. I didn't even start singing until I was in my my maybe mid 20s.
In your
So
mid
yeah,
That's
yeah.
great. I like you. I can remember my first performance in sixth grade because I was a trumpet player and I had to play Sweet Georgia Brown and got on that stage and it was like, oh. So it's like, yeah, I think I played two or three notes and I said, I don't want to do this no more. So I left.
Yeah.
But yeah, but who knows how the world changes, and now here we are in front of a camera, and we're talking and we're doing what we love to do. 360
Yeah, I think
all the
my
way.
first time on stage was several karaoke contests that the local radio stations were having, and so that was my warm up and to getting comfortable on stage.
I never dare do karaoke because bottles hurt, and I know they'll be thrown at me because I'm not a good singer. I'm just a guitar player.
Oh my
So
god!
no, not at all. So okay, let's move on. Let's get to the teen years. Okay, so all right, we've got the bluegrass in our life, and now you said in your teen years you started to listen to a little bit of rock and roll. Was there any band? Is there any bands you liked?
Probably about age 16, something like that. I was into the hair bands like White Snake and Foreigner, and I still like that stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I don't listen to it very often. But I still like the 80s music, the 80s rock hair bands. Uh,
It was a great era.
yeah,
I
Bon
miss it.
Jovi.
Bon Jovi. I miss my hair too. I used to have long hair.
Yeah.
But
I used to have the 80s bangs going on when I was a teenager. Yeah.
that's what the 80s were just something else. And the music was incredible, definitely. That's great.
Yeah.
So okay, so now did you stay in choir all through high school or did you
Yes.
stop? You did
No,
stay through.
I was in choir from age 9 clear through high school. Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you were in school, did you think this was something you might want to do when you get out of school, is sing or be
Yeah.
in music?
It was something that I wanted to do. I wasn't sure if it was going to be realistic or not.
Right.
Whenever people would ask me what I wanted to do, at first I said I wanted to be a veterinarian. But what
Okay.
I really wanted to do was be a singer. So it ended up turning out okay for me.
Yeah, yeah, it turned out real okay for you. My goodness. So,
Mhm.
what year was it? Did you start putting out music saying, okay, Kelly, I got to get music out there, start getting tracks out there? What year did that start?
I would say I think 2001, something like that. Yeah,
2001. Okay,
I
now
put
was
out a
that
country I put out a country album about that time.
a country album? That's wonderful. Okay, so you put out
Mhm.
country and probably some
Mhm.
bluegrass thrown in there, a
Yeah, over the
combination.
course of the next probably 6 or 7 years, I put out about 5 or 6 albums. And they were country and bluegrass, and some gospel, but mostly country and bluegrass.
Mostly country.
Yeah,
I see that. So you got
yeah,
5, 6 albums under your belt just doing the country bluegrass. But
right,
then it was what, 2013, 14, we decided
yeah,
we're going to jump over to gospel.
right, yeah. I had actually taken a break from music, and when because I was living in Tennessee and I was doing some things in Tennessee. I was a demo singer and a background singer there. And when I moved back to West Virginia, I took a little break, and then I decided that I was going to get back into music and
Nice.
start singing again. And so I started booking some jamborees and things like that, country and bluegrass music. But one night about midnight, something hit me. Something just didn't feel right, and I actually felt God speaking to me, saying, I do want you to get back into singing, but I want you to sing gospel music. So I canceled all my jamborees and my other gigs, and I started booking churches and things like that. And so I've been singing, since 2014, mostly gospel music. So I do still love country and bluegrass music, and a lot of my music on my newest album, this is my fourth gospel album now, and a lot of my music on this most recent album is country, gospel, and bluegrass gospel. So
So this newest album, you kind of threw it all in there in the
yeah,
pile,
yeah,
a little mixture up there. That is
right,
wonderful.
yeah,
So that's great that in 2014 we started to praise the Lord and bring
hmm
bring His calling out and His words.
right.
And your music is just wonderful. You got a powerful voice, beautiful voice,
Thank
amazing.
you.
That is great. I listened to quite a few of your songs, and I love gospel music. Beautiful,
hmm
beautiful. And now, do you write? You wrote all these songs, didn't you?
Oh no,
No,
no.
no.
I actually got these songs. I got these songs from a publisher in Alabama,
Okay.
um, Mike Owens. He's actually the co-writer on the majority of these songs.
All right.
But some of the other co-writers are from throughout the United States, and they're just really good songs. I listened to probably 100 or 200 songs before I got these songs. One of the songs on the album is actually a song that my mom wrote. Um,
Really?
now, yeah, now I have written some songs in the past, but um, I had them played on the radio many years ago when I first started singing back in 2001. But they were released mostly internationally, and so they did pretty good internationally. But I haven't released them. Um, I did do re-recordings of them, but I just haven't released them to radio yet. So
Sure.
maybe eventually.
Well,
Once I get done promoting this newest album, I might release some of my originals.
most definitely. And it's
Mhm,
funny that you say, your songs are played mostly internationally. That's kind of back in the 80s when I was playing. Our songs were more
mhm,
popular overseas than they were in the
uh-huh.
States. It's funny
Yeah.
how our songs are you seem to be more popular around the world than they are in our home country. It's like, wait a minute
Right.
here.
Yeah. Mhm.
Let's tell everybody the name of the new album that just came out.
It's called Faith and Country.
Faith and Country. I like
Yes.
that. How many tracks is on that EP?
There's 11.
11 tracks.
Mhm.
Sweet, sweet. Now, wasn't one of the new songs One More Altar Call?
Yes, that's my most recent one.
I dig it. That's cool. Give me a little background on that song. Tell me a little bit
Well,
about that.
it's basically an invitation for the lost to come forward and be saved and to accept Jesus as their Savior.
That's right.
So it's basically saying, meet me halfway and meet me at the altar, and so
There you go. I
be
like
saved.
that.
So yeah, it's a good
Exactly.
song. It was written by Mike Owens and Mike Mainline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're doing the singing, and are you having the studio musicians put the tracks behind you and stuff?
My tracks were actually made by a guy named Wayne Friedman. He lives in Louisiana, and he did all the tracks for me.
Nice.
And then I recorded the album at Hilltop Studios in Nashville. Yeah.
Awesome. You've got a great team surrounding you. That's great.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, yeah. I'm
it's
really proud of
wonderful.
it.
Yeah, it's wonderful
Yeah,
when you can have a great team backing you up. From your producers to sound man to everybody behind the scenes
yeah,
help. It's great and
yeah.
it's wonderful. Now, do you put out a lot? You just putting out singles, and then when you got enough singles, will you put it into an EP? How are you doing that? Because a lot of people just will put singles out and don't even bother with EPs.
No, really, I released the album first, and
Okay.
then I released the tracks one at a time to radio. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's good. Good. I like that way. So you just put out a new EP. How far off are we to putting out another one?
Oh, it'll be a while.
It'll
I
be
was
well.
yeah, I was for a while doing every 3 years,
Okay.
but I was actually 5 years between this one and the last one. So yeah, it gets pretty expensive.
Yeah,
So
it's not cheap.
yeah,
No.
yeah, it may be a while.
It may be a while. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully this one will last a while. So for
I think
promotion. So
I think sometimes people out there are misled thinking us musicians make $1 million at what we do, but
right.
that's far, far from
So,
the truth. If you're getting into the music for the money, find a different career.
definitely. Yeah,
So,
definitely.
before I get any farther, Kelly, tell everybody out there where they can find you and your music and all that stuff. What platform?
Okay. Well, I have a website at www.kellycoberly.com, and I'm on YouTube at Kelly Coberly Music, and I'm on Facebook at Kelly Coberly Music, and I'm on Reverb Nation at Kelly Coberly. And you can also get my music on all the digital platforms too.
Sweet. So
Yeah.
you get to those
Mhm.
platforms. Not now. Don't leave the podcast right now. But you go check out her music, download it, and pay for the downloads. All right. Support these artists. All right. Because we are trying to make a buck. Okay. If a buck. That's great. Now you have a lot of fans all over the world that love you and your music. What do you think about that? I mean, my
Oh, I love
goodness.
it. Yeah, I love it. I've been trying to grow my Facebook page for, quite a while, and I'd love to see it grow more. So,
Well, it's just not your Facebook page. I mean, I'm on YouTube. You've got 41 videos out. You've got
mhm.
thousands of views per video. I
Yeah,
mean, and it's wonderful. People are
yeah,
grasping onto your music, and you're grabbing their hearts and souls, and they're listening to you. That's beautiful.
yeah. That's
You
awesome. I'm
you need to
glad.
pat, you need to pat yourself on the back for that and be very proud. Definitely.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
No.
it.
So and do you now you're doing mostly gospel right now? I'd say 90% gospel probably.
Yeah, 90% gospel. My current album is a mixture of gospel, country, and bluegrass, but most of the songs are either country gospel or bluegrass gospel. There are a few secular songs on there, like three. That's it. But
Sure.
most of them are gospel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are we performing out at all? Are we doing churches, venues? What are you doing?
Well, not at the moment. I actually had to take a few years off due to medical reasons. I
Understand.
had to take some time off and take care of myself.
That's always
And
important.
so I'm hoping to get back out there sometime in the near future.
Well, I
Yeah.
know you will. I know you will, by the grace of God, definitely, most definitely. So,
Yeah.
what when well, let me ask it this way: when you did play out, and
Mhm.
it could be many years ago, but what would you say would be the largest crowd you performed in front of?
Um, Trying to think. I would say there was an Independence Day celebration that I performed at. I don't know how many people was there, but it was as far as I could see from the stage. So there was a lot of people there, but that
That's
was
a lot
probably
of
the
people.
biggest.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
people.
When, when
Too
I
many.
first when I first started singing on stage in my 20s, I did mostly fairs and festivals, and
Okay.
I did that for a while. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
and weddings and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But,
back in those early years, were you doing some covers on top of your originals?
yeah, I did mostly covers.
Did mostly
Yeah.
covers.
Yeah, I've been mostly a cover artist actually for the majority of the 25 years. Um, but this latest album, I wanted an all original album, and I just never could afford to do it. And so I
Right.
finally was able to do it, a little bit at a time. And so, yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, when you were performing back there, then in front of all those people, was it just you, or did you have a band behind you?
It was just me most of the time. Now
this year?
I did do a festival one time where I hired a band from Virginia to come in and play for me, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Uh, Tell me this: do we still get the pre-stage jitters before we go
oh
on?
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
she's.
yeah.
Is there anything we do to calm ourselves down and get ourselves up there?
Not necessarily. I just yeah,
Just
a
wait.
lot of clearing my throat, and
I can
yeah,
do
that seems
this.
to be yeah.
Wipe the tears away. I could got this.
Uh,
That's why I like being the guitar player because I can just turn my back and go around behind the drums or something.
yeah.
That's wonderful. But okay, let me take you back to that show where all those people are out there. You can't
Uh-huh.
count how many people out there. You're walking up on that stage and you're seeing all these people. I know it's got to hit
Mhm.
you, and you're probably a little nervous. But
Yeah.
the music starts and you start singing and people going,
Mhm.
whoa, hey, wow, check this out, this is some great stuff going on, and they're loving what they're hearing, and they're right there
Mhm.
at the stage watching you, and you see them smiling and rooting you on, and maybe, I don't know, but you might see somebody out there singing your song back to you. That happens
Mhm.
sometimes. And
Yeah.
when you see things like this out in the audience, when the people out there are smiling and loving what you're doing,
Mhm.
it's gotta bounce back and hit you in the heart. How does it make you
Right.
feel? How does it make
Yeah,
you feel?
it's awesome. It's awesome. It's definitely a great feeling. Yeah, it
And
kind of makes you realize that it's all worth it because
it is.
it's easy to get discouraged when you're doing this. So it's when you see something like that, it definitely makes everything worth it. Yeah.
It kind of gives you a sigh of relief that you work so hard to do the
Right.
song, make the song, and get it out there, and then to perform it
Hmm.
live. It's kind of like, how are they going to react? And when they
Hmm.
react like that, it's just like, ah, I did
Hmm.
it. Ah, and you
Yeah.
never forget those moments. It's a wonderful thing.
Right. Yeah.
Definitely. It is.
Yeah. I used to get a big crowd reaction whenever I would yodel. I had a couple songs that I would yodel in, and people used to really like that and request it all the time. Yeah,
There's
that
not
was a
too
lot of
many.
fun.
You don't see too many yodelers out there anymore, and that's
Yeah, I
pretty
don't know if I
cool.
could do it nowadays or not, but it's been quite a while since I've done
I'll give you an
it.
opportunity to do it on the show if you
Yeah,
want.
I don't know. That's okay. I may sound like a hound dog now.
Both sound like down dogs howling at the moon. That's that's funny. So now with your music, and once health gets better, which it's going to, would you like to
Mhm.
take your music on the road at all? Would you like to get out there a
Yeah, I
little
would
bit?
love that. Yeah, I love to travel.
Oh,
And so me and my husband were traveling quite a bit, and then we just kind of had to stop and
yes.
not do as much. Because everything, all of my issues have been physical. Like, old age is hard.
Tell me about it, boy.
Yeah,
I
your
heard.
bones don't quite work as well.
Yeah, I heard every day, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
No, and nobody told us when we were young this was going to happen, and I wish they would have. A lack of sleep, and you hurt. Unbelievable. So, I'm very fascinated at this. What is 19 awards? What's up with that? Talk to me. Come on, 19 awards. I'm trying to read every award you got, and it's like I quit. I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
guess
unbelievable.
years ago, once I first start when I first started singing, don't remember what year it was, but excuse me, I was in the Tennessee Country Music Association and performed for that and won several awards for that. And then I went on to the North American Country Music Association and won some awards for that, like Female Vocalist of the Year, Female Entertainer of the Year, Songwriter of the Year, Album of the Year, things like that. So it was a lot of fun.
You just ran them all over and took everybody's awards. Unbelievable. That's great. Look out for Kelly. She's coming, people. Oh, look out. I, but I think it's cool because it was like around, what was it, the 2001, you popped out your first song, gospel
Mhm.
song, wasn't it? And was it
Um,
what? Well, no, I don't know if it was. It was your first song you wrote. What, you wanna bet? Was that the name of the
what
song?
you want to bet? Yeah, that's a song that I wrote. Yeah, and it's a song about people, me wanting to pursue my music, and people thinking that I'm crazy. I'm saying, you want to bet?
You wanna bet?
So yeah, and so it's a fun little song. It's one that I may put out to radio eventually. Um, yeah, I had it out to radio back in the day internationally, but I've re-recorded it a couple times, and
Okay.
so it sounds a lot better now. And so I may release it again.
Sure, definitely. That's funny.
Yeah, you want to bet?
But, so now, are you in a church choir right at the moment at all? Can you do that?
No, not at the moment. Not at the
Not at
moment.
the moment.
I
Oh,
was, but I'm not right now.
okay,
Mhm.
okay, I can understandable. I'm still thinking. I'm still back with your grandparents in the studio. I'm still the cassette rapping. That's cool.
Yeah,
'Cause
that was definitely cool.
I miss my cassettes. That
Yeah,
was great.
one of the cassettes that I remember shrink wrapping was the Crab Family,
The
and
crowd.
they were a well known gospel group. And so even at 7 years old, I knew, I'm pretty sure they're famous. And so I was like, wow, I can't believe I'm shrink wrapping the Crab Family's
The crowd.
cassette tape.
That is
So
wonderful.
it's pretty wild. Yeah, I love
But
cassette tapes.
now you did mention that you played a little keyboard. Now, are we still
Uh-huh.
playing around with the keyboard at all?
Yeah, I do at home, but I don't play out. I don't
You'll
play
play
out
out.
any. No, I just tinker.
You stick around with
I just
it.
tinker. Yeah, play by ear and play by music both.
I think she's fibbing, people. I think she's really good at the keyboard. She just doesn't want to show us.
Nah, not really.
Not really. She's, that's great. Now, now in the business, you've been in it a long time. You've probably seen it all, like I have. Well, maybe, well, not on my end because I'm in the rock and roll end of things, and it's a little more stranger on that side of the world. But you're an indie artist. Are you with a label?
Just my own label, KC
Just your
Platinum
own.
Records.
Okay,
Hmm.
so you're your own label. You're a kind of an
Hmm.
Indian artist. Now, have you ever been approached by a label or any of these negative people out there?
I've been approached by some scam artists,
That's a
but
good way to call it.
yeah, but nothing legit. No.
Good. Yeah, watch out. Believe me, always get that entertainment attorney or talk to me first. Unbelievable. That's great. Okay, Kelly. All right, all right. 33 minutes already. Unbelievable. All right, well, let's shoot over to this side of my head. Now, I want to ask some fun questions, and let's see where we go with this. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Lord.
Oh, Lord is right. Okay, so now, all right, I'm going to do a couple questions. Here's where I want a couple answers from you. All right,
Okay.
two answers on this question here, and I want you to think around the world, of course. Okay, now I gave you time. So, anyways, anywhere in the world, what two stages would you like to step on and perform?
Um. Wow. Well, I sang at the on the Grand Ole Opry stage one year,
Well,
but it was kind of in the background in a choir. So I would love to sing at the actual Grand Ole Opry in the circle.
yeah,
Yeah, that would be awesome.
that would be. That would be.
Yeah.
How about another place?
Um, Another one. Let's see. Hmm.
So many.
Yeah. Yeah. I really don't know. Maybe just somewhere, anywhere where there's people of importance, like in the industry, like famous people that are in the with the record labels and things like that. I would love to have their input. Yeah.
Sure. Well, I could send you the Whiskey a Go Go, or we could do Madison Square Garden, whatever you want.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be cool. 200,000 people. You're doing good.
Vegas, anywhere.
Right. You do a Vegas residency. There we go. That would be a lot of fun. I don't. I couldn't show up because I'd get in trouble too quick. So, okay, let's jump to another question here and give me two answers on this one. And these are people.
Okay.
Uh, okay, a person alive and a person that's passed away. Who, since you've been a little child, have you always wanted to jump on stage with and perform with?
I love Alison Krauss.
Yeah, oh,
She's a
she's great.
bluegrass artist.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I
great.
love her. Yeah, I'd love to do a duet with her or be on stage with her. That would be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
As far as somebody who passed away, um, Loretta Lynn. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. A lot of my musical influences are actually country and bluegrass music. Yeah. So.
well, and what's unique is that it came from your area, West Virginia,
Mhm.
the Bluegrass Mountains. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
Mhm.
just incredible, that you're in the area where it originated from, and
Uh-huh.
next door is Tennessee and stuff. I mean,
Mhm.
unbelievable. So you're right in the heart and soul of it all. Oh
Yeah, in
boy.
Kentucky too, I think.
Yeah, real close.
Mhm.
So everybody's bluegrass. I love the old bluegrass, the banjos and
Yeah.
everything, the stand-up
Oh
bass.
yeah.
That's the
Dobro.
way.
Dobro is my favorite.
That's the way to go. I will get a washboard. Oh yeah. I was getting old timey now there.
Yeah, that's a little hillbilly there.
I might get in trouble here. No, now, have you been able to do collaborations with other artists with their music or them on your music?
When I was living in Tennessee, I was a background vocalist and got to sing with a gospel artist there. But other than that, no.
Okay. Would you like to?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be great. I'd love to see that
Yeah.
happening. Now, I'm thinking I read somewhere you did a tribute album. What was that about?
Mhm. I did a tribute album to my hometown. The West Virginia, the Sago mine disaster that happened in 2006, I believe.
Yes, I remember.
Um, it was in my hometown. And so we did a song. Well, actually, the song was written by Kirk Boland in South Carolina. And so I went into the studio. It's actually a crazy story. I went into the studio to be a demo singer for this song. They called me in there to be a demo singer. When I went in there, I was like, "You're not going to believe this. This song is about my hometown."
Hey.
So we recorded the demo, and I was the background singer. But when they found out that I was from that hometown, they wanted me to re-record it with me singing it. Yeah, so there was two different versions of the song. There was a bluegrass version of it with me as a background singer, and then there was a country version of it with me singing the song. And so it was called "Remember West Virginia Cole." Yeah,
That's great because that was a terrible disaster. I do remember
yeah,
that. Yeah, that was something else. Boy,
yeah.
unbelievable. Whew, scary. That was scary. Definitely. Well, that's cool. And from the 2001 when you started, you got your music on the radios right away. I mean, I'm amazed. How many songs have you gotten out on the airways played?
Not sure total. I think I've got 15 gospel songs, but I'm not sure about previously. I think I had my three original songs international when I first started, and then 15 uh, of my gospel songs so far.
That is
Yeah.
wonderful. Boy, you can't beat that. Wow. Okay. And of course you've gotten, press releases. You've gotten that and write ups and stuff.
Hmm.
You've a podcast, you've done those, haven't you?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, so you're all over the place. You're famous. It's nice to talk to a famous person. That's great, boy. And like I said, I'm just amazed how beautiful the music is and how it's spreading fast. I mean, to have those
Mhm.
listeners out there listening to your music, I said,
Mhm.
your grandparents and parents, they're proud of you. You're very
Yeah,
proud of what you're
I
doing.
appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, they are. All right. Let's see. I got some more questions. Hey, let's go for this one. Now, I don't know if this one has happened to you but it does happen to my rock and rollers and heavy metal artists, okay, because they're just who they are. Okay. But anyways, this might have happened to you and it might not have, but is there any embarrassing moments that might have happened on stage? Can you remember anything?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I want to hear this. Let's dive right in. I'm right here.
Oh
Hey.
my. Well, actually, it was my grand finale, and it did not go so grand. Um, I had I had a flag up in the ceiling, and my last song was a patriotic song.
Okay.
And so when it got to the end of the patriotic song, I was supposed to pull the string and the flag come down and everybody cheer. Well, when I pulled the string, the flag got caught on something up in the ceiling and it came flying down and landed on the floor. It was not cool. It's so embarrassing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it was supposed to be the grand finale and it did not go very well.
yeah, the flag's not supposed to touch the ground.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. And it totally did.
And
So,
it hit the floor hard.
yeah, I hurried up and picked it up and was trying to hold it and sing at the same time. And, but it just was not the same effect at all.
You
Yeah.
tried.
Yeah.
Well, it happens to the best of us. We can't avoid it. It just happens, and sometimes we can get away with it because people think it's part of the show.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't know.
Right.
That's what,
Yeah.
it was just part of the show. Hey, I
Yeah.
expected that to happen. Like,
Uh,
oh, that is too funny.
yeah.
No, um, do you have any before you go out and sing and stuff, do we have any some people call them rituals or meditations? Do anything before we get on stage, before we go out there, like say an hour before we got to go on stage? You take a nap? Do we do anything? Have a cup of coffee or something? What do we got to do? Do we do anything to
No,
prep ourselves?
I just say a prayer and make sure uh, chew on a cough drop or keep my mouth moist.
There you go. Got to take care of those vocal cords.
Got to keep my
Definitely.
mouth warmed up.
Keep that bottle of honey close by. That's right, warm water and gargle. That's great. I love that, Kelly. Hey, I'm having a wonderful time, Kelly. I appreciate you coming on the podcast. I
I
really
appreciate
do.
you having me.
Thank you so much. We're at what 43 minutes. We get a few more questions out of you, but before I do that, one more time, they can find you at what was it, Kelly
KellyCoberly.com.
Coberly.com. Coberly, I
Yes.
can do this.
Yes. And then I'm on YouTube at Kelly Coberly Music. And I'm on Facebook at Kelly Coberly Music. And I'm on Reverb Nation at Kelly Coberly. And I'm
Okay.
on my music is on all the digital platforms.
All right. Great, Kelly. All right. So me ask you a couple of other questions before we get out of here. Um, Future wise, 5 years from now, where do you want to see your music go? What do you want to do? Where do you want to see your music in 5 years?
I would love to have a video or a song go viral. That would be awesome. Or get on the Spotify or one of the digital platform charts. Hit the number one spot or something like that.
Right on. Well, I can see that
Yeah.
happening.
Um, I would like to, see my music just get further.
Most
Get more
definitely.
people. Yeah.
Well, I can see that happen with the fan
Yeah.
base you have. Most definitely. You've got 9, 10 albums out there. You're kicking butt,
Hmm.
girl.
9,
You
9
are
albums. Yeah.
taking,
Mhm.
you're kicking butt and taking names. I love it. Unbelievable, Kelly. All right. Let's final question before we get out of here. And this is for the youngsters out there.
Okay.
Do you have any advice for the kids out there that want to do what me and you do?
Just keep at it because it does get stressful and it's easy to want to quit. Because sometimes you feel like you're doing all this for nothing, but like you said earlier, when people are out in the audience and they're clearly enjoying it and clapping their hands and singing along, and it's or somebody comes up to you and tells you that your music blessed them in such a way, in a certain way, it really makes everything worth it. So
It
just
does.
keep going because it's a lot of hard work, especially when you're an independent artist because you do everything yourself.
Yeah.
All the business side of things is really hard.
It
There's
is.
a lot to do. So it can get stressful, but just keep it up.
Keep up.
That'd be my biggest advice.
Well, and that's great advice. It can get frustrating, it can, but yeah, you
Yeah,
said don't give up. But the biggest thing is believe in yourself,
right.
okay, and know that you can do it. Keep doing
Hmm.
it. Don't listen to the people that are behind you saying you can't do it because you're going to have some of those people out there, okay,
Yeah.
that don't like
You
what you're
want
going
that?
to do. Yeah, exactly. You want a betting that she's right there. But Kelly knows as much as I do. Dreams do come true. Okay, Kelly made her dreams come true by doing what she's doing, as I did, and you can make your dreams come true. Just follow them. Okay, just do it
Right.
your way. All right. Kelly Coberly, right?
Yes, Coberly.
I did it for the first time. Unbelievable. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming on the podcast today. Thank you so much. I
Oh,
had a
you're
great
welcome. Thank you
time.
for having me.
I look forward to everything else that comes out. I want to hear all the new stuff that comes out. So please keep me
Mhm.
informed. You need
I'm going to
anything?
have a new single in January.
Cool. I
Yeah.
can't wait. I want to get you
Mhm.
back on in 6 months to a year, see where you're at with your
Okay.
music and all that stuff. I wish you
Sounds
the
good.
best and stuff. And before we get out of here, I will. I don't ask this too often, but I want to ask you if you would do this for us before we get out of here.
Okay.
Since you sing gospel music and stuff, could you lead us out with a prayer?
Sure.
I'd love it. Let's do it.
Father, thank you for this day and thank you for allowing us to be on this show together today and for all the blessings in our life. And we appreciate everything you do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Kelly, very much for coming on the Don't Cover TV podcast. Everybody out there, thank you for watching. Now you can go
Thank
check out
you.
Kelly's music. All right. And support her. Check out the music, get the downloads, the CDs, the albums, whatever she's got, all the swag. Okay. So, everybody out there, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I will get to all you artists and check out the next podcast that's coming up. I don't know who it is, but it's coming up. So just go on YouTube and you'll find out. So, anyways, Kelly, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to get this out all over the place, and I'll send you the link so you can share it too. Okay.
All
So
right.
I.
Sounds good.
So thank you. So let's tell you got anybody before we leave. You got anybody out there you want to shout out to or say thank you or hi to?
My husband and my awesome little grandson.
Oh, there you go. Sweet. That's so cool. That's cool. All right, Kelly, we're going to get out of here. Tell everybody out there, peace. We're out of here. See ya. We're going to
Thank
get out of
you.
here. Thank you, Kelly.
Bye.
We're out of here.